Good morning, family. Good morning. This is your boy Sir Loco 187 coming at you with another video. Today will be another vlog video, and I'm in Maryville, Indiana. Just leaving a chiropractor's office, and I feel like $1,000,000. So those of y'all, hey, listen to your bodies. If, you having some kind of pains or whatever, go get yourself checked out. So anyway, yeah, just leaving the chiropractor's office, and right over there, way over there by the light, I'm gonna go pass by my old house and my neighborhood where I moved, me and my family, before we moved to Texas. So that's gonna bring back a lot of memories. Man, it's just hard, when you move, when you uproot a family. So anyway, let me go take a ride through my old neighborhood, show y'all my old house, which I kind of miss. And like I said, those of y'all that know, I moved to Texas. Right now I'm currently renting, and the home prices now is crazy. So but I have faith in God that hey, if he blessed me with that house, he'll bless me with another house. You know what I mean? As long as I continue to work and have faith. So anyway, I feel good. I feel like $1,000,000 just leaving the chiropractor's office. And let's take a ride down memory lane again. Yeah, I'm about to pull up into my old subdivision, Sedona subdivision. If y'all can see it. This is a good neighborhood. It is a good neighborhood. And I moved from East Chicago and bought the home I'm gonna show y'all here in a little bit back in 2008 when the recession hit, and I was scared I was gonna get laid off. I was working in steel mills, and yeah, I lived there until I moved to Texas 2018. So I'll be in Texas almost 4 years, and this is a beautiful neighborhood. And I'm gonna show you the house, and that's the whole point, of a family man wanting to what I'm saying, move your family to a better location, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I just left the chiropractor's office, and man, man, I had good neighbors too. I was blessed with good neighbors. Right here, Lincoln Street. I lived in the corner. Some other people bought it, and to make a long story short, I'm not gonna get into all the details, but I did want change, and I was able to sell the house, and my house is right there where all those pine trees is at. I'm gonna park right here. I'm not gonna record because I don't know, what I'm saying, I don't want the new owners or whatever saying, who's this guy recording? But that's my house. That was my house there in the corner, and you can see the pine trees. Man, it was like a privacy here, privacy fence, and I had good neighbors. My friend there is Andre. He worked in the steel mill where I worked at. The house next to him where the truck's at, Mr. Curtis. Awesome neighbor. Now right here, I did have like a little pine tree, looked like a Christmas tree, so we would put Christmas tree lights. And yeah, that was my old house. I sold it to move down there, and it is what it is. But that was my neighbor, Mr. Curtis. Andre, my neighbor here, Dave. I forget what his name was. Ernie, the other house there. And then my other neighbor where that blue truck's at is Kelvin. And the corner neighbor was Mr. Wendell. He retired from the mill. He retired from BP refinery. And man, just walking down here, it's real peaceful neighborhood, good neighbors. Like I said, you're blessed if you have good neighbors. You know, I always hear horror stories about, you know, the neighbors being a pain in the butt. Either they're partying all night or don't upkeep their you know, their you know, their grass, lawn, whatever the case may be. Just be total jerks, whatever. But thank God I was blessed with good neighbors, looked out for me. You know, life is a journey. You know, there's been a lot of struggles here and there, and you know, I want to change, and that opportunity and that job came up in Texas, and I was willing to do something. Even though I was happy here in the neighborhood, I wasn't happy with the occupation I was doing any longer. You know, I was like a second generation mill rat. That's what they call us people that work in the steel mills, mill rats. My dad worked there, he's no longer with, and I got two brothers working there, and my brothers, man, working a lot of doubles, swing shifts each week. You know, work a different shift. It takes its toll on on your body, and that's what I did for about 14 years. But you know, there's a bunch of manufacturing facilities down here in the Midwest. Here, Northwest Indiana is considered like the second largest steel producing company in, you know, in the country. Number one, I believe, is still Pittsburgh, U.S. Steel down there. And then the Midwest, this region here, the Chicagoland region is what they call it, even though it stretches out through Northwest Indiana. They call it the Chicagoland. You know, I just wanted change. You know, kept getting burned. For those of y'all, I worked at a blast furnace. For those of y'all that know, man, it's a tough job. You know, getting burned. You know, hot iron, 2,800 degrees of hot molten steel. And yeah, I wanted out of there quick, and thank God he got me a good job. And right now, where I'm renting in Texas, it's a good neighborhood, and you know, it's basically starting over, y'all. Basically starting over. Y'all can see the house in the back. Like I said, I had a nice house, lived in a nice neighborhood, and man, it's a tough decision. Never uprooted a family, and for those of y'all that experienced it, y'all can probably understand. Maybe y'all was kids, or maybe you yourself have to you know, change locations for whatever reasons. It's not an easy decision, but at the end of the day, you know, life goes on, and life is full of challenges and trials, and man, I never in a million years thought that I would be in Texas. You know what I mean? Never in a million years. I thought I was gonna die here in Northwest Indiana. And there I am. You know, I'm in Texas, so I'm grateful for the opportunity to you know, start in this new journey. Like I said, a new chapter in our lives, me and my family's lives. My wife and my 5 kids, they're all down there. Man, it was just it was rough. It was rough. Just a quick story. You know, I had 3 days to respond to that job offer in Texas, and you know, so I drove down there on my own. So I was up there on my own for about 10 months, and you know, my family almost didn't come down there. It was very tough, but thank God everything worked out. So we're gonna continue to work and grind, and hopefully, you know, get a house, you know what I mean, eventually down the road. So the only thing I can say to y'all is, hey, if you want change, you know, it's gonna be, you know, change is always uncomfortable, never easy. You know what I'm saying? If change was easy, everybody would be doing it. So you know, that's my little advice of the day, tip of the day of the video. You know, I'm living it, so what I'm telling you is true. You know, hey, if you want change, change ain't easy. Change is uncomfortable, but change is necessary sometimes. So my dad, he's no longer with. It's about to start raining, so probably go visit him at the cemetery. I'm not sure if I'll get it on video or not, but thank you for walking with your boy. So yeah, I'm still in Maryville. I figured while I was out here, as the day of the recording is Wednesday, so you know, time is running not short, but it's getting closer and closer for me to go back to Texas. So I'm trying to visit as many places as I can. Obviously, I'm trying to spend more time with, you know, my mom and my brothers and sisters. Right now, I'm at the cemetery. My father's no longer with us, and you know, I definitely want to get buried. You know, when the good Lord calls my number, I want to get buried here at this cemetery, where my dad's at. And it's a beautiful cemetery. I know it sounds weird saying that, but it's well up kept. You can hear the lawnmowers going in the background. Landscaping's nice. Maybe as I'm driving out, maybe I'll record a little bit of it. Like I said, you know, this is a vlog, you know, letting y'all into my life. And you know, it is what it is. So my dad passed in 2012, and man, do I miss him. You know, I think about him all the time. And he was 83 years old, so you know, that was a, you know, good age. You know, I know a lot of people, you know, die a lot younger and this and that, but yeah, my father's no longer with us, and I thank God that he gave me a father like him, you know, to be able to work hard and you know, just work hard and provide for his family. And that's what your boy Sir Local's, you know, doing, you know what I mean? And anyway, like I said, yeah, my dad's headstone, I'm cleaning it up a little bit. I know they're cutting the grass, they'll do it, but every time that I come to Indiana, I always come visit my dad here at the cemetery. And you know, just thank God, like I said, that, you know, he gave me good parents. Now my mom's still with, and that's my dad's name. 1928, 2012. And yeah, I miss you, Dad. And you know, while there's still time, you know, like I said, not everybody's circumstances is good as far as like maybe with their parents or whatever the case may be. But if y'all had a rough upbringing or don't talk to your parents for whatever reason, hopefully you can find it in your heart to forgive them, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? There's no owner's manual on how to be parents. Just do the best you can, forgive them, and hopefully before your number is called or whatever the case may be, that, you know, you may be able to patch it up or whatever the case may be. Because, you know, once they're dead and gone, ain't no words could be said. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to have a heavy heart, you know what I'm saying, the rest of your life for unspoken words, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's tough, you know what I'm saying? And for those of y'all that still have your parents, hey, you know, hey, I don't have to tell you, you already know. You know, if you haven't told them you love them in a while, shoot, by all means, give them a call, tell them you love them, give them a big old hug, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'll catch up with y'all here in a little bit. This is a big cemetery, and it's well kept. It's very big, well kept, bushes, landscaping everywhere. And you know, like I said, this is where I want to be buried at, where my parents will be laid to rest. So catch y'all here in a little bit. All right, Pops, yeah, we're leaving the cemetery. Like I said, it's a big cemetery, is well kept. And you know, until we meet again, Pops, see you at the crossroads.